Councillor Richard Morris here today in Droitwich in the old town hall, top of the high street, with Chiropodist Robin Gutteridge. Just seeing how a different organisation is starting business again after COVID or during COVID, just to make sure that everyone is safe and well. So let's go in and meet Robin. He's told me that he does checks before entry and you book an appointment, not to just turn up. Hi Robin.
Hello Richard.
Thank you for meeting with me today.
That's okay.
And to tell us how Chiropodists have got back operating during COVID really, and how you're doing it safely.
Right, well, as you see from the door, you knock to come in, you don't just walk in. And then when you're in, first of all, I will take your temperature. So I'll just take your temperature.
That's dangerous.
No, that's okay. 98.4, which is roughly what it should be, so that's okay.
That's good.
And then we've got the sanitising here. I prefer people to have gloves, but if they haven't got gloves, it doesn't really matter, as long as they've got a face mask. Because I've got sanitisers there, and I've got gloves, and I've got masks. But it doesn't really matter, as long as you've got a mask on, the rest of it is there. It's just to help out. This is when the patient has left the surgery. I sanitise everything, which are the door handles and the arms of the chair and the seat of the chair and the footrests, and then all the pieces of equipment I use. Then the instruments are taken out and they're put in an autoclave, and the autoclave will sterilise them. I've got lots of sets of instruments, so the first thing when they come out, you always have a clean set of instruments. After that, I ask them to come from the chair and stand by my desk and pay. I don't take cards, but I have a cheque. I'll take a cheque, and if they haven't got a cheque, cash is okay, but I'll ask them to put it straight into my box, so I don't touch the money until the end of the day. I'll take the notes out, and the small change sort of stays in there for 2 or 3 days. They then come out to go out and book another appointment, and I will open the door for them, and they go out, and hopefully the next patient will come and knock on the door.
Excellent. But with an appointment.
Well, yes, with an appointment. I only book appointments over the phone, because I like to talk to people and find out if they have been in contact with anybody with COVID-19, or in fact if they've had it themselves. So we're very cautious about who comes in, and very cautious about what goes on and when people go out. So I've done really all I can do to protect the patient and myself, and hopefully everything goes okay.
And you've taken guidance from your professional organisation?
Yes, I've taken guidance from my institute.
The PPE and everything.
The
that you need to
PPE,
do.
yes, that they tell us to do.
Yeah.
So we cover that, and hopefully then that's really the best we can do.
And I would imagine you'll have a range of customers, obviously, but some will be elderly or those who are shielded as well, so they're looking for that extra care.
Yes, we have a lot
safety.
of shielded patients who still at the moment haven't come out. I have probably about 10 or 12 that I've run, and they say they will come out when they feel happy to come out. Yeah. Other than that, I don't really do home visits, because home visits you're going to people's houses, and the Institute doesn't like us to do that. I have done one lady who I've known for many, many years, and she rang up and I said, look, I'll come and see you, but will you come outside, please? And she came out and sat in the garden, and I did her feet in the garden.
Yeah.
So I don't really want to go into people's houses, no.
Yeah. No. Because you are socially distanced when you're here as well.
Indeed, yes.
And interesting, you get into discussions, and your pastime is motor racing.
Yes, indeed.
So good discussions obviously go on as well. And it's interesting as well, Robin, to hear about your background, that you retrained in your 50s and take all the qualifications that you needed to become a chiropodist.
I did, Richard.
That's a really inspiring story for people to pick in these depressed times, recession times, but sometimes retraining and looking at different careers.
Yeah, you're never
as a way to go
you're
forward.
never too old to learn. You've got to keep your mind active and keep yourself healthy, and then just get on with it. But you're only here once. And as one of the chappies said to me when I first went to look at motor racing, you're never too old to learn. And I went and bought a car. Fortunately, I was able to do that, and I did a couple of schools, and I had the bug, and that's it. So, you know, as Richard said, I really work for my hobbies to keep my hobbies going. But my wife wasn't too happy about these things because I was 75 when I started it, and I'm now coming on my 80th year, and I will never look back, and it's a fantastic thing to do. So telling people, if if you're unsure of your jobs at the moment, retrain to do something. It doesn't matter how old you are. Get on and do it.
And be passionate about your hobby as well.
And be passionate about your hobbies, yeah.
That's keeping you young and vibrant, Robin. So well done you. It's keeping you young.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you very much for your time, and all the best for the future. But we're encouraging people to shop local, to support the local economy, and hopefully we can be positive about how we can move forward.
Jolly good.
So thank you for your time.
And thank you for coming.